Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. We are making our first card with the Heirloom Boutique Bundle. And this idea was inspired by Brie Kathleen. She is a regular contributor to Stampin' Up! Message boards and things like that. This isn't exactly the same as what she did, but I did get the idea from her, so thank you very much, Brie. This one I stamped the image in basic gray and then colored it in with Bubble Bath, light and dark, and then Lemon Lolly for the middles. And then I took a piece of scrap basic white and I used my Stampin' blends to color it so that I had a little bit of variation with the soft seafoam in here. I didn't want to just use the soft seafoam cardstock because I wanted a little bit of depth. And then I used the new in color dots on here. And then this is the pretty in pink, or sorry, the Bubble Bath ribbon. So we've got lots of layers going on here. And as we go through this one, I will talk you through them. We've got a standard card base. Then we've got a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of the DSP, and this is the Velvet Meadows DSP. And then we've got a 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 piece of basic gray, and those will all layer up like this. And I chose cloud cover because that's the background in here. And then my basic gray piece here for the middle is 2 3/4 by 4 1/8. The cloud cover piece is 2 5/8 by 4. And my basic white piece is 2 1/2 by 3 7/8. Just shrinking everything by 1/8 of an inch each iteration. So we can get started by adhering, oops, wrong adhesive, by adhering the card front down. And my Berry Burst ribbon is really dark. It's almost like a rich raspberry, so I didn't want to use it for this. So what I did is I took that same pink ribbon and I colored it with the dark Bubble Bath blender or blends pen. So it just came up that little bit darker. So I am just going to put some adhesive on the back of the card. Actually, yep, right here. And I'm going to pop this down like this and then wrap it around like this. And then I'm just going to adhere the whole thing to the card base. I'm just going to pop that down like this. Again, super, super narrow margins or borders, whatever you'd like to call them. Okay. And before we do anything else, I am going to tie this on because I did it last time and it was really hard to get it underneath because I'd already adhered the card front over the ribbon. So I'm just going to pop that down like that. And I'm going to make a bow. Yes, I'm being brave. I'm making a bow on the video. I haven't pre-made it. And it's gonna work. Yay. Okay. Just tighten that down. There we go. Okay, so there's our bow. I'm just gonna trim that one longer edge off. There we go. Okay, so that's the card base done. Now let's work on our card front. Again, this is 2 1/2 by 3 7/8, and I've got my Lots of Love stamp. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up the lots, just the lots, and I'm going to stamp it at the top like that. And then I'm going to clean it off. I use just no-name wet wipes. I'm just going to dry that a little bit so that it doesn't leave a shadow. And then I'm going to ink up the Of Love. And we're going to ink that down at the bottom like that. Okay, So there's our greeting, and that's a super easy way to break up a long stamp. If you wanted to make this into a square, you could just put lots of and then love underneath, or however you wanted to do it. I was looking for a way to fill the space on this one and thought that this was absolutely fabulous. So what I've got here is, instead of doing the stamping like I did on this one, I use the dies. I use the small flowers and then the flower centers. And then I've got 3 pieces of the little vines. And I cut this out of the Peaceful Pine Designer Series paper. So I am going to adhere this one down, kind of up here like this. And then I'm going to just put some adhesive on the bottom of this one, and it's going to come around like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of this one and pop it in the middle. I'm trying to mimic a little bit what's on here. So this one's going to pop up over here like this, and then we're going to take and add some more adhesive to this one, or add some adhesive to this one. And we're going to just slide it underneath and have it pop up like that. Okay, this one will be flat mounted. And we're going to tuck it under here like this. And then I need to decide if I'm going to put my 3rd piece of greenery in. And I think I am, but I am just going to make sure it tucks under there. So we're going to add some adhesive. I'm going to use my piercing tool just to pick that edge up so that I can slide this underneath. And just move it around like that. Okay, so that is our card front. So now we can start building. We're going to just flat mount all of this. And again, those super, super narrow margins. And an easy way to make sure you're square all the way around is if you've got an equal distance at the top, bottom, and that one side, when you drop it down, you're going to be square. So we're just going to pop this down like this. Same thing, equal top, bottom, and that one side. And then you'll be square all the way around. Okay. And then some more adhesive. This one uses quite a bit of adhesive, honestly, but that's okay. And then we're just going to pop this down. We are centered top and bottom. We are off to just a little bit off to the side on here. And I like how the ribbon picks up the lighter of the pink. And we are going to use the In Color dots. And we're going to use the Peaceful Pine ones just to pick up on the green here. And I'm going to pop one up here. And then, actually, I think this one needs to just move up a little bit. So we're just going to shimmy it up like that. And then we're going to pop a 3rd one down here like this. So those are our 2 cards. This one we used the stamps to create the central piece, and then the die cut to do the greenery. Whoops. And then this one we used the dies instead of the stamp and die cutting it. So let me know which one you prefer, and let's create together again soon.